Peace and blessings, Young Nas from iGotOptions LLC. And in this video, I want to briefly talk about what a broker is. So when you're trading, in order to trade, you need something called a broker. So what is a broker in the first place? So think of your broker as like your console that you use. You know, like when you're playing video games, you have the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, you know, the list. I think those are the three main ones, or PC. Those are just different consoles that you could use to play video games. Now, think of that, but with trading. So you have multiple different brokers or platforms to trade. So I'm just gonna give a list of certain, or really just two that I recommend and that I use. So the first broker that I use and recommend for new traders and for traders in general is Thinkorswim. So Thinkorswim is a good trading platform based off of my experience because it has a lot of features. It's very advanced. So when you're using Thinkorswim, you know, you also have to keep in mind this is what a lot of other experienced traders are using. So you're kind of getting a taste and feel of, you know, how, you know, professional trading works. They have good customer service, decent customer service, and they have a lot of features. So, you know, a lot of charting features. I think they have their own like news channel. It's kind of cool. But yeah, that's why I think Thinkorswim is #1 on my list. And the second and last one that I recommend and use is Webull. So Webull is it's a simpler version of Thinkorswim. So if you don't want to get, you know, too into the depths of Thinkorswim and then all that complexity, then Webull is basically just a simpler version. So Webull and Thinkorswim, that's what I recommend and use. The one platform that I don't recommend is Robinhood. So I mean, I have used Robinhood before. What I will say is it's more for investing, I guess. But even then, I still have, you know, certain friends and people, you know, complain about, you know, like certain like bad customer service, or, you know, getting like selling out of their position at the wrong price. There's also a lack of features, like you're not able to do certain charting things like that you could do on Thinkorswim or Webull. Yeah, but the one thing about Robinhood is that you can get fractional shares. So that's one thing you can't do on Thinkorswim or Webull. But besides that, I would recommend to stay away from Robinhood. Because for one, that's not even like, even though you're using Robinhood, that's not really a way, it's not the way that professional traders trade, I guess. You know, like you could look at news on Robinhood and kind of get a feel of certain stocks. But I would recommend using Thinkorswim or Webull, because that's when that's a real feel of like experienced traders. And, you know, you want to trade with a platform that's, you know, gonna guide you on the right path, you know, to be successful. So that's why I use Thinkorswim and Webull. But at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and thank you.